Welcome to Math Challenge 399. In Math Challenge, we bring you important questions for Olympiads, railway staff selection tests, banking recruitment examinations, public service examinations, mathematical and numerical aptitude tests, and all competitive examinations. In Math Challenge 399, we have to find the value of this line x, the length of this line x. We are given a rectangle. It's a rectangle, not a square. It is a rectangle, not a square. And from any point O, and note that this point O is not the center. O is not taken at the center, but O is any random point within the rectangle. We are drawing lines joining the vertices. So with the point O, we are joining the vertex A, O we are joining with the vertex B, O we are joining with the vertex C, and O we are joining the vertex D. So AO, BO, CO, DO are lines from the vertex to a random point O inside the rectangle. The lengths of the three of these line segments are given, and we have to find the length x. That is, we have to find BO, which is x centimeters. We have to find the value of x. So Math Challenge 399, in a rectangle, if a point inside the rectangle, any random point, all the vertices are joined, what is the relation between the lengths of these line segments? Let us explore in this Math Challenge. Through O, that is a point inside the rectangle, draw PQ as shown. PQ is parallel to AD and BC, and it is perpendicular to AB and DC. So PQ is parallel to AD, PQ is parallel to BC, PQ is perpendicular to AB, and PQ is perpendicular to DC. We are joining the line PQ passing through O. Now let us see what further we can do to find out the relationship between these line segments. So what we have done, we have drawn the line PQ through O parallel to the left and right sides of the rectangle and perpendicular to the top and bottom sides of the rectangle. Now let us see how to proceed further. Now let AP be equal to M, then DQ will also be equal to M, and let PB be equal to N, then QC will also be equal to N. That means AB is divided into two line segments M and N. Similarly, DC is divided into two line segments M and N. And vertically, PO is A units in length and OQ is B units in length. So the O point, the point O divides PQ into two line segments A and B. The point P divides the side AB into two line segments M and N, and the point Q divides the line DC into two line segments M and N. You can see in the diagram. So PQ is A, OQ is B, AP equal to DQ equal to M units, and PB equal to QC equal to N units in length. Now look at the blinking right angle triangle. Since PQ is perpendicular to AB and DC, so this will be a right angle triangle. Look at the blinking right angle triangle, that is OPA. 8 centimeters is the hypotenuse, and the base is M and the altitude is A. So we get AO square equal to M square plus A square. 8 centimeter is the hypotenuse. So according to the rule of Pythagoras, 8 square, that is AO square actually, will be equal to M square plus A square. We can write 8 square, but we are writing AO square. And lastly, we will substitute the value. So in this right angle triangle, hypotenuse AO square will be equal to the square of the base plus the square of the altitude, M square plus A square. So this is the relation we are getting. Now look at the blinking right angle triangle OPB. OPB again, BO is the hypotenuse. So BO square equal to n square plus a square. This base is n and the altitude is a. So hypotenuse BO. So BO square equal to n square plus a square. That is from right angle triangle OPB, which is blinking. So that is the second relation we are getting. BO square equal to n square plus a square. Now we take the third right angle triangle which is blinking, where CO is the hypotenuse, n is the base and b is the altitude. So we get CO square equal to n square plus b square. In the right angle triangle OQC, QC is the base and OQ is the altitude, and OC or CO is the hypotenuse, which is 6 centimeters, but we are not putting the value right now. We will write CO square hypotenuse square is equal to n square plus b square. So there is a third relation we got, CO square equal to n square plus b square from the blinking right angle triangle. Now from the last blinking right angle triangle, that is OQD. So DO is the hypotenuse, the base is m and the altitude is b. So we get DO square equal to m square plus b square. The last triangle OQD, which is blinking, DO is the hypotenuse, base is m and the altitude is b. So we get DO square equal to m square plus b square. There is a fourth relation we are getting from the blinking right angle triangle. So let us write down what we have got. We have got AO square equal to m square plus a square, CO square equal to n square plus b square. When we add, we get AO square plus CO square equal to m square plus n square plus a square plus b square. And we also got DO square equal to n square plus a square and DO square equal to m square plus b square. When we add, BO square equal to BO square plus DO square is equal to m square plus n square plus a square plus b square. So we can see that AO square plus CO square is equal to BO square plus DO square. So when we take any point within the rectangle and join them to the vertices, AO square plus CO square will be equal to BO square plus DO square. And now we come to the main calculation, how to find x. So for any random point O inside rectangle ABCD, AO square plus CO square equal to BO square plus DO square. Now we put the values. 5 square plus x square is equal to 8 square plus 6 square. We are putting the values for AO square, BO square, CO square, DO square. We get 5 square plus x square equal to 8 square plus 6 square. That is 5 square will be 25, 8 square 64, 6 square 36. 64 and 36 will be 100, and we will transpose 25 to the other side, you will get 75. So x square is 75, x is square root of 75, that is 5 root 3 centimeters. We have AO square plus CO square equal to BO square plus DO square. Now put the values. 5 square plus x square is equal to 8 square plus 6 square, that is 25 plus x square is equal to 100. X square is equal to 75, x is square root of 75, 5 root 3 centimeters. So the value of BO, the value of BO, that is x, is 5 root 3.
Was that interesting? If you have any other method, we would love to learn from you. We shall come back with more interesting videos. Like, share the videos, and subscribe to our channel if you are a math lover. Till then, goodbye.